Gentle parenting didn't fail, but the internet's version of it might have. If you've tried the no boundaries approach and your kid is running circles around you, or you're burned out trying to get buy-in for every single decision, you're not doing it wrong. The science just got lost in translation. Here's what happened. A few years ago, we learned correctly that kids need their feelings validated. They need connection. They need to feel heard. So a lot of us threw out the old harsh boundaries model, and we went the other direction. We removed almost everything. Every choice is up for negotiation. Every limit is open for debate. The idea was radical respect. And it looked good on Instagram. But now we're seeing something nobody expected. Kids who can't regulate themselves, parents burning out, and weirdly, kids who are actually more anxious, not less. Let's look at what's happening in your child's brain. Your toddler's prefrontal cortex, the part that handles decisions, emotional regulation, impulse control, it's still under construction. It won't fully develop until their mid-20s. But here's the thing. It develops through something called scaffolding. That's a psychology term that basically means external support structures. Your consistency, your predictable limits, your calm no, those are the scaffolding your child's brain uses to build its own regulation circuits. When you remove that scaffolding and put all the decision-making power on your young child's so, you're actually making their job harder, not easier. Their stress hormones, cortisol, stay elevated because they don't feel safe. The world feels unpredictable. They're constantly scanning for the edges, trying to figure out where the safety boundaries are, and they can't find them. That elevated stress actually interferes with learning. It interferes with secure attachment. And it interferes with the very thing we're trying to build: genuine self-regulation. So here's what got lost. The real research on gentle parenting was never about removing all boundaries. It was about the difference between harsh punishment and responsive limits. Think of it this way. The old authoritarian model was, because I said so. Do it now or suffer consequences. That shuts down connection and your kid's developing brain. The permissive model, the internet's version of gentle parenting, is you choose everything whenever you want because I respect your autonomy. That activates anxiety. Neither of those works. But there's a third way that the research supports completely. It's called authoritative parenting. And honestly, maybe we should call it authoritative 2.0 for 2026. It sounds like this. I see you're upset about leaving the park. Your feelings make complete sense to me. And we're leaving in 2 minutes. I'll be right here with you while you feel however you feel. You see the difference? Your child gets validation, connection, and clarity, predictability. That's the sweet spot. And here's the brain science part. When a child experiences that combination, warm responsiveness plus clear limits, their prefrontal cortex actually lights up in safety-seeking mode. Their nervous system learns, the world is unpredictable sometimes, but my parent has the map. That feels safe. That activates secure attachment. And that's what builds real self-regulation. Let's get practical. Here are some scripts that work. Situation 1. It's bedtime and your 3-year-old is melting down because they don't want to sleep. The permissive response sounds like, okay, you can stay up as long as you want whenever you feel ready. That doesn't work. The harsh response is, bedtime is non-negotiable. Stop crying and get in bed. That damages connection. Here's the authoritative response. I know you want to keep playing. That's so much fun. Your body needs sleep right now, and we're going to brush teeth and get into bed. I'll read you 2 extra pages tonight. See what happened? You validated the feeling, stated the non-negotiable boundary, and offered a small choice within the structure. That's scaffolding. Situation 2. Your kid is screaming in the grocery store because you won't buy the sugary cereal. Permissive. Okay, whatever you need to feel happy. Harsh. Stop that noise right now or you're in trouble. Authoritative. I hear you. You really wanted that cereal. The answer is no. We got the one we planned for. I'm going to sit right here with you while you feel upset, and then we'll finish shopping. You're not punishing the emotion. You're holding the boundary. You're present. That's what secure attachment actually looks like. Situation 3. Your 5-year-old refuses to leave their friend's house. Permissive. Okay, we can stay forever. Harsh. Get in the car now or you lose screen time for a month. Authoritative. I know you're sad to leave. That makes sense. You were having fun. We're leaving now. You can bring one toy home or we can come back next Saturday. Boundary plus small agency. All 3 situations, you're doing the same thing. Validating, holding firm, and giving your child something they can control within the structure. That's what their brain needs to learn regulation. Your child's brain doesn't need a parent who gives in to every demand. It needs a parent who's warm, responsive, and clear about the edges. That's not the opposite of gentle parenting. That's actually what the science of gentle parenting was always saying. If this landed for you, hit like and subscribe to Learning Emotions for more brain science that actually makes parenting feel easier. Follow us for the evidence-backed, warm stuff that matters.